Once upon a time, there was an armadillo who loved music more than anything in this world. After every rainfall, the armadillo would drag his shell over to the large pond to listen to the frogs singing. Oh, thought the armadillo, oh how I wish I could sing. The frogs heard him, and they were bust out laughing at him and said, "Don't be ridiculous," sang the frogs as they played. "Armadillos can't sing." Another day, a family of crickets moved into a new house near the armadillo. He was amazed to hear him chirp and sing as merrily as the frog. As the same thing happened, he said, "Oh," sighed the armadillo, "oh how I wish I could sing." "Don't be ridiculous," sang the crickets in their dulcet tones. "Armadillos can't sing." But sadly, the armadillo could not understand the language, so he just sighed and longing and listened to their voices, laughing at him. And another day, a man came down the road carrying a cage full of canaries. They were chirping and fluttering and singing songs that were beautiful and even better than the crickets and the frog. The armadillo was amazed. He followed the man with the cage down the road as fast as he can, listening to the canaries singing. Same thing. "Oh," gasped the armadillo. "Oh, how I wish I could sing." And yes, the same answer. "Don't be ridiculous," sang the canaries as they flapped about. "Armadillos can't sing." The poor and tired armadillo couldn't keep up with the man anymore. And then, finally, he fell exhausted at the door of the great wizard who lived in the area. Realizing where he was, the armadillo decided to beg a boon of the man. Uh, the armadillo approached the wizard, who was sitting in front of his house, and said, "Great wizard, it is my deepest desire to learn to sing like the frogs and the crickets and the canaries." The wizard was amazed, for who had ever heard of an armadillo that could sing? But he realized that the little animal was serious. He bent down to the ground and looked at the creature in the eye. "I can make you sing, little armadillo, but you do not want to pay the price, for it will mean your death." "You mean if I die, I will be able to sing?" asked the armadillo in amazement. "Yes, this is so," said the wizard. "Then I want to die right now. Please, I would do anything to be able to sing." The wizard and the armadillo discussed this matter for many hours, for the wizard was refused to take life of such a fine armadillo. But the creature kept on insisting and insisting, and so the wizard finally killed the armadillo, made a wonderful musical instrument from his shell, and gave it to the finest musician in the town to play. Sometimes the musician would play his instrument by the pond where the frogs lived, and they would stare at him with big eyes and say, "Wow, the armadillos has learned to sing." Sometimes the musician would play his instrument by the house where the crickets lived, and they would creep outside to stare at him with big eyes and say, "Aye, the armadillo has learned to sing." And often the musician would visit the home of his friend who owned the cage full of canaries, who was also a musician, and the two men would play the instrument together while the little birds watched with fluttering wing and twittered in amazement. Aye, the armadillo has learned to sing." And so it was. The armadillo has learned to sing at last, and his voice was the finest in the land. But like very best musician in the world, the armadillo sacrificed his life for his art.